nice and small because that's kind of who we are. We're a small organization. We're young as a foundation. We've got pretty decent reach, as you can tell from the signs, because we have partnerships with great organizations that are doing good work. And so tonight we're going to give up some money so they can continue to do the good work that they want to do.
Well, thanks everybody for being here. Thanks John and his board. Before I get, I've got a scripted thing I got to read here, but before I get into that, I just want to say, this is my first year as being on the member council on the foundation board, and they're phenomenal. Everybody who's here, I hope somebody's going to introduce themselves, probably like you, Michael, but Roger, John, everybody on the board is so passionate and does such a fantastic job. It's phenomenal. We're so lucky to have everybody on that board. So I got that out of the way. I want to say thank you to John. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Port Coquitlam Community Foundation's 4th annual Grant Distribution Celebration event. As the City of Port Coquitlam Councillor, I'm honored to sit on the Port Coquitlam Community Foundation board. I see firsthand the dedicated, passionate board members who volunteer tirelessly to make our community better and develop opportunities for local businesses to support local not-for-profits. Please give our Community Port Coquitlam Community Foundation's volunteer board of directors a round of applause. And thank you to North Quad Brewery back there for providing our bid this evening. Warren Wagstaff volunteering his time and his beer for this event. And Ryan for volunteering to bartend. North Quad Brewery is going to be our first craft brewery in the Mid-Travels, so I encourage you to try it. The City of Port Coquitlam has many not-for-profits and charitable organizations that do incredible work in our community every day. Not-for-profits and charitable organizations are a staple of our community. Without their dedicated volunteer work in our communities, many of the services and programs we have would not exist. This evening, it will be privileged to meet just a few who, with the support of the Port Coquitlam Community Foundation grants, will develop new and innovative programs within our community. I'm honored to be part of recognizing these great organizations that give back and enhance the lives of so many people in Port Coquitlam. I want to take a moment to acknowledge Mr. Michael Wright. Michael served as a council member for 33 years in Port Coquitlam and has been heavily involved in our community. We host this celebration event in the Michael Wright Art Gallery, as you can see on the wall back there, named in honor of Michael, and all Michael has given to our community. Michael is a founding member of the Port Coquitlam Community Foundation and is the chair of the Granting Committee. Thank you, Michael. And the last thing I want to do is to acknowledge Councillor Mike Forrest, who's here along with me, and offer my regrets to the mayor and the rest of the members of council who could be here tonight. So thanks, and now Michael, your turn. Go ahead with the grant. Thank you.
Thanks, Glenn. It's a pleasure for us on the board to have Glenn from council with us. He is a great asset, and as you can tell, he's almost like the guys of money. So thanks, Glenn, for being on the board with us and providing your very valuable input. So once again, welcome to the 4th annual Port Coquitlam Community Foundation Granting Celebration event. I am the chair of the Granting Committee, and assisting me this afternoon is one of the committee members, Ria Hayes. And I'd like to thank our Granting Committee who put in countless hours this year to review and select the successful candidates today. And most of them are here with us this evening. Maureen Dyack is here. Ria, of course. Janice is here, Janice Mansell. And Anna Podboyova is here. Nice to see you. And there are 2 other members, Margaret Owens and Meredith Seaton, who couldn't make it this evening. But we've all spent a great deal of time together. And you will notice that they are all women except for the chair. And we all get on very well. So I, on behalf of the foundation, would like to take the opportunity to thank everyone who applied for our foundation. And I would also like to thank the City of Port Coquitlam for all the support that they have given us in the past year. This many of you know, we had a total of 23 grant applications, making this year one of the most difficult years for the committee to select 5 successful candidates. In fact, we couldn't stop at 5. We had to go to a 6th one this year. So this year, it is 6 successful candidates. We are pleased to announce the 2017 Port Coquitlam Community Foundation Grant Award recipients today and have the opportunity to congratulate them and award them funds to implement great projects in our community. So, the first grant recipient that we're going to honor this evening is Children of the Streets, and they fit it under the category of children and youth. And we're happy to fund their project, taking care of ourselves and taking care of others, with a grant of $3,750. TCO2 is their logo, and workshops, TCO2 workshops, give young people in Port Coquitlam the information and practical tools they need to learn to keep them and their peers safe from sexual exploitation and human trafficking. Accepting on behalf of Children of the Streets is Jim Walker. Jim?
The goal of IAS is to expand the text 211 messaging in schools and community centers with new creative marketing material, and to continue promoting awareness about the Text 211 service. The program is a text messaging-based support call center, which provides professional advice and referral resources to individuals across BC 24/7. Accepting on behalf of I Am Someone are Andrea Howarth and Jeff Hay.
Rita is far better looking than I am. You can see that another member of the grantee committee has joined us, Meredith. Meredith Seaton is in the back there. They put in lots of hard work. Thank you, Meredith. Our next grant recipient is Port Coquitlam Heritage and Cultural Society. And they fall under the category of arts and culture. And we are happy to fund their project, A Child's History of Port Coquitlam, with a grant of $2,000. The Society will create and publish a small book directed towards 6 to 8-year-old children that describes a part of Port Coquitlam's history in a unique way. It provides a legacy of knowledge and appreciation through the eyes and ears of its central characters. Accepting on behalf of Port Coquitlam Heritage and Cultural Society are Linda Stawotsky and Julia Schmidt.
Our next grant recipient is Stroke Recovery Association of BC under the category of healthcare. We are happy to fund their project, Singing Project, with a grant of $3,750. The Singing Project offers individuals an opportunity to find their way back into their community through participating in a therapeutic program in an unthreatening, accessible environment. The project will provide a stepping stone for stroke survivors that leave the hospital system and join programs that will have an immediate and positive impact. Accepting on behalf of Stroke Recovery Association of BC are Tim Redmond and Allison Ogilvie.
Our next grant recipient is is the Volunteer Cancer Driver Society. And this is under the category of healthcare again. And we are happy to fund their project, free transportation for cancer patients, with a grant of $3,750. The Society provides Port Whitlam cancer patients and their families relief from the burden of finding transportation for treatment. Volunteers transport hundreds of patients from their homes to treatment facilities and back home again. Accepting on behalf of Volunteer Cancer Driver Society, George Garrett.
And again, 1, 2, 3, and again, last shot, 1, 2, 3. Under the category of environment, we are happy to fund their project, invasive plant species campaign, with a grant of $3,000. Watershed Watch Salmon Society will collaborate with the Coquitlam River Watershed Roundtable and its partners to launch an education campaign to raise awareness about the economic, ecological, and societal impacts of invasive plant species and how they threaten watershed health. Guided Walks in Lions Park will educate residents on how to safely remove and dispose of these invasive plant species. Accepting on behalf of Watershed Watch Salmon Society are Trish Hall and Melissa Dick. So you're nice and close there. So right like that, and
Take your data. The thing I love about how we do what we do is innovation is a key factor in what we do. One is tell people about us, we're still rather invisible. 2, tell people about us, we're still rather invisible. Since the last time I said it. And the third thing is if you know charities that are out there that are doing really good work in the corners and they're not visible, send them to our website. We have an exceptional website. It'll tell them exactly how to apply. Because we want to continue to open up our resources to organizations that do good work, but may not have the time or the money to raise money, which is hard to do, right? Raising money is hard to do. So just thank you again to Tracy for putting this on with Karen, to Lisa for coordinating all this, to Warren for cooking and cleaning and all the stuff that she does, right? Bar, everything else. But mostly just thank you for coming on this rainy day. And please hang out for a while. There's food and drink, and we'd love to talk to you. Thank you very much. I'd like to thank the recipients and the volunteer committee.